Yeah, I have tickled past 6:30. I do apologise for the slight delay in initiation of proceedings. We're just getting our live streaming sorted out. My name is Andrew North. I am one of 3 auctioneers in operation this evening. I work alongside Mr. Sam Wormsley, Mr. Shane Cortez. Mr. Shane, of course, more used to be on this side of the camera.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a slight wee delay with getting things sorted there. But the reason, ladies and gentlemen, we've got this live streaming operating tonight is that our first 3 offerings, we had some people wanting to operate via the phone, so this just enhances the telephone bidding experience. So a very warm welcome equally to our bidders and buyers and vendors that are sitting at home watching us this evening. To those of you in the room, thank you for braving the conditions, and great to see you all here as we head towards the shortest day, the shortest day, isn't it? The darkest one. Yeah, we're not too far away, so we tick over that, then we head into summer months not too far around the corner. And certainly, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, great to see you all here. Now, we've got 5 properties up for your buying competition this evening. I am going to read out the rules under which we accept your bids this evening only once, and then they will be the same rules for all of the auctions moving forward. So, in all cases, we have been given reserve prices, and we sell to whoever is the highest bidder, whose bid we choose to accept in excess of those reserve prices. The auctioneers will nominate the incremental sums at which we move forward. Now, if you don't like what we suggest, you can yell something different out at us, but we do reserve the right to refuse any bid that we deem not in our owner's best interest. I remind you all, you are placing your bids this evening on a cash and unconditional basis with all of your own homework and due diligence completed ahead of today. Where we have telephone bidders, we'll point them out as we are bound to do. In all cases, our vendors have given us auctioneers instructions to bid on their behalf. That is their right to engage in what we refer to as vendor bidding. If you hear us say that we are placing a bid for the vendor, it is usually because you're choosing not to bid, and always only ever because we're still below the reserve price. If your preference is for us not to do it, that is also our preference because it requires you to bid. If we have a disputed bid, most of the time we're going to take the first bid that we see. If a couple of you think you are the first bid, well, what we then do is go back to the last undisputed bid and resume from there. Our sellers do have the right to withdraw the properties from sale at any stage without disclosing the reserve price, and our successful purchases, you'll be found when this happens in your favour. At that point, ladies and gentlemen, the auctioneers will say congratulations to you. Usually everyone else in the room gives you a small but appropriate congratulatory applause, and then by your bidding actions you are agreeing to sign the documentation straight afterwards. When you sign the contract, you are firstly evidencing the sale. Secondly, you are agreeing that you've received a copy of our New Zealand Residential Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide. In the case of a unit title, you are acknowledging you received a copy of our Form 18 pre-contract disclosure statement, and then in all other cases you are agreeing to pay a deposit. The standard contract calls for 10% unless you've arranged something different with our owners via the agent prior to the auction commencing and starting. Any other specifics relating to the properties being called up, the auctioneers will take you through them item by item. So offering number 1, ladies and gentlemen, brought to the market by Jordan and Brooke at number 19 Beachland Crescent in Hillcrest. The property, of course, more formally described as being an estate in fee simple. We're talking about some 670 square metres of lovely pancake flat land, lovely indoor-outdoor flow to that land, and it's a lovely, beautiful botanical green setting. There it is in behind here. Monarch Park just a little further on. That's a lovely amenity for you and your family to utilise.
Is it on photos or live auction?
Documentation that's been in circulation. We do potentially have some telephone bidders joining us. Chrissy's on one, Judy's on another, and Christine over here on my right hand side. They are all Harcourt's agents representing clients that cannot be in attendance here this evening. If you see them bidding, not bidding on their own personal account, as I said, representing clients that are not physically in attendance here this afternoon. Settlement date is Friday the 24th of July 2020, unless you've arranged something different, again with our sellers ahead of the auction commencing and starting. Again, ladies and gentlemen, a stunning property. I was talking talking to Jordan and Brooke earlier, they said, Andrew, we wish we could have 100 of these properties to sell. Winner for the beginner, honey for the money, entry-level stuff, and of course it's all been beautifully done for you just to walk in, live, love and enjoy and get straight on with living. The renovations, the improvements were done by the owners, for the owners, now surplus to their requirements, and again they offer all of this to you. If you're here with children, I see some of them in the room, you've got Willow Park Primary just around the corner. That's going to give the kids a great start in life. If you don't need the schools, well, just understand those schooling facilities do help protect the underlying value of the asset. You're centrally located. This is exactly what you should be buying, charm and character, and off we go. Buyers, I'm in your hands, inviting somebody to start me away with an opening bid or offer. What are you prepared to pay? Who's prepared to pay the most? Whose name do we put next on the title? Those are the questions I require an answer of right now. Statistically, you've got a better chance of winning if you start. $1 million, good starting bid at $1 million now. And $1 million there, and good to be working with people that know what they're doing. Somebody, I don't know, maybe like to put something on top. Do we go to 1 million and 10? At 1 million and 10. Okay, we'll do it in tens. 20 is it? I've got 1 million and 10 here. 20 it is now. At 1 million and 20, do we go to 30? Happy to keep working with your tens, which you started. First time calling it away at 1 million and 20. Second time calling it away at 1020. 30 at the rear now. 40, I list the 40. Who's the 40? 40, thank you, John. At 40 now bid. 50 it is now. 60, nicely done. At 1 million and 60, 70 the next retort if you want, or you can go 1.1 bidder now, putting 40 up now. At $1.1 million, it's not my fault, you've got good taste and he likes it as well. At $1.1 million, do you give me another 10 to go? What's happening on the phones? First time, where's that? 1,110,000. So 10 offered now. At $1,110,000, 3 ones and a wee zero. At 1,110,000, I put you back in second place, but I know what you need to do to get
25.
back. 1,125,000 or 25 on top?
No, 25.
1,125,000 the bid now. Offer me up 15. Do you want to do the same and go to 1,140, sir? First time here at 1,125. Second time. 30, got it here first, sir. 35, thank you, sir. 1135. 40 we've got now. 5 more is 45. Unless you want a strategic, you can go to 50 because it sounds better to me. At 1,140,000 at the rear of the room, and I take 5s or more. First time calling it away now. At 1,140,000. Second time. Huh? Is it on the market? 1,150 the bid now. At 1,150 I've got there. Do you give me another 10 at the rear? 1,155 at 1,155. Any response on the phone there, Christy? 1,160 the bid now. At 1,160 I've got now. Happy to take your 5s. At 1,160, is it 65? Do I put you back in front? First time calling it away here at 1,160,000. 65 here. 70, thank you, sir. At 1,170,000. 1,180 gives me 10 now. At 1,180, what if we go to 1.2, sir? Just a suggestion. 90, just like at home, I make suggestions. Nobody listens to me, but it's good to have you back, sir. At 1,190,000. At 1,190,000, is it 5 more, Christine? 95, I'm starting to work out the pattern. At 1,195,000, is it 1.2, sir? 1.2 the bid now. At $1.2 million there, the question was asked, is it on the market? We sell now at $1.2 million on the market. Sir, if nobody else bids, you leave as the new owner, good luck. 5 more at 1,205. I can tell you're not surprised. Is it 10? 1,000? 1,206. At $1,206,000 I sell on the market now. At $1,206,000 you tell me where I sell. I'll take the single, or do you go straight to 10? First time calling it away, and I sell it away now. 7 it is now. You can't blame them, you started them. 8 it is now. Can't be done at 1,208,000. And we'll chip away board by board. 9 it is now. And 10 I assume. 10. At $1,210,000. 11. Opportunity to win it with one. You just need to give me the one. At 1, 2 at 12. At 1,212,000, and it's too good to let go for one. That's what I'm hearing. At 1,212,000, 13. Yes? That was a bit? No? Confirm it. I want to do it. 1215, even better. At $1,215,000. Happy to keep chipping away in singles if you like, sir. At $1,215,000, I am selling it. Want to be nice? 16, thank you, sir. At 1,216,000, your time, your turn. At 17 it is now. 1,217, 18. Eyes on the prize at 18, 19. At 1,218. 1,220. 21. 1,220,000. No more open homes this weekend, potentially, sir and ma'am. 21. At 1,221,000. Give you the same opportunity to respond. At 1,222,000. 1,222,000. About 25. Thank you for getting me off that number, sir. 1,225,000, and one more would be 26. Till we say it without a second thought, I would have thought it makes sense. At 1,225,000. I sell it somewhere, and if somebody else wants to butt in now, please do so. No problems. 26. 1,226,000. 27. At 1,227,000, they will stop eventually, but you do need to bid to find out when. At 1,227,000, I sell it in the room against the phone. First time calling away now. 1,227,000, hammers up. Second time. 27.5. Less I was wanting, but more than I had. 28.5 now bid at 28.5. We've got now. You're in 500s, there in ones. At 1,228,000 and 5. Another 5 takes me to 29 if you want to go there. We're saying no. At 1,228,500, I know I look at customs rejection, I still take it very personally. Please tell them that. At 1,228,500, I sell in the room. 3 opportunities. Any late bids, ladies and gentlemen? First time now, 1,228,500. Second?
1, 2, 3.
1,230, 1.5 offered now. 1,230, 31 is it, sir? 30.5. Stop making suggestions, you just tell me what you want to do. 1,230,000 and $500 there. We're definitely done, sir. It was a late play. I reckon if it's worth 1,230,000, it's worth 1,231,000. It's another $500. Just a good night out in Auckland. Just stay home this weekend. Spend it with me tonight. 1,230,000. That's including babysitters and stuff. And 1,230,000 and $500. I sell it. You sure, sir? First, second,
1, 2, 3.
31. 1,231. I think you've got them on the roast. Are you sure? He was out before. Pretty sure that if you go again, you've got a strong chance of winning. At 1,231,000, you're absolutely sure, you're sure, you're sure. Don't want you going home tonight saying, why didn't that middle-aged auctioneer push us a little harder?
Don't.
No? At 1,231,000 and a half, thank you now. At 1,231,000 and a half now, you were out before you came back in. Who knows what's going to happen here? It's just too good to lose for $500. That's all I'll say to you. And in 10 years, we will be laughing over the extra $500 I require of you right now. At 1,231,000, $500. Bidding's at the rear left. I sell it away. First, second, third time calling it away. You're out, sir. I've had your best. Appreciate your bidding. Out. I sell it. It goes. It goes. So congratulations, sir and ma'am. Hey, congratulations, there was that applause that I promised you. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Waters is going to take you through offering number 2. I'll be back with you for number 3 soon.
Well, thank you, Andrew. A change in the voice, a change in the property. I take your attention to lot number 2. If you have missed out on the last one, you needn't go home empty-handed. You can still bid and buy tonight. And we put up number 7, Kitty Roa Terrace in, yes, Rothsay Bay. Now, Alison Cameron has brought this to the market. Where are you, Alison? Right there.
I think they featured this one on TV.
Gonna go and get it. Come on.
You can't do a contract, can you? Can you?
Rusty.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if I could turn your attention to lot number 3. And I just need to let you know that after lot number 3, the final 2 offerings are not being live streamed, so there is going to be a platform change, so just a couple of moments there sorting through that. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I work
Hi, how are
alongside
you?
Jordan and Brooke, who've been in charge for our next property, number 249 Glenfield Road in Hillcrest. Again, it's more formally described as being an estate in fee simple. Some 475 square metres of land is what we're talking about. All the chattels as per the documentation that have been in circulation. And if you've been through the property, you'll appreciate that it is absolutely stunning. That wonderful fusion of old world and new world coming together, charm and character, exactly what you'd expect of an 1886 villa. And of course, people that built those villas are back in 1886. I reckon they had to be some of the most optimistic and artistic people in life. I say optimistic because I believe they thought they were going to live a long, long time, because certainly these properties have been they've stood the test of time. And of course, I talk about artistic because they are beautiful. This property, of course, the original Strawberry Farm villa? Yeah, villa. I'll call it a villa. When all the fields around here were strawberries. I'm told that there are still strawberries sold across the road in summer. So again, just if you want that as party life moving forward, we offer that in spades. The settlement date is the 30th of July 2020, unless you've arranged something different with our owners prior to the auction commencing and starting. Again, Chrissy, we've got you on the phone with a potential telephone bidder. So again, if you see Chrissy bidding, not bidding on her own personal account, representing clients that cannot be in attendance here today. So buyers, it is an opportunity for you to secure the Greyland Ponsonby Villa, certainly without the price tag. And again, as you see from the photos, we've got all the lovely native timber floorings, all of the charm character that you associate with this particular property, with all the work done for you. Buyers, again, over to you. Whose name do we put next on the title? What are you prepared to pay? Whose life do we change for the better? Because this looks like a pretty good life you are going to enjoy moving forward. Looking for an opening bidder offer? Or a finishing bidder offer? Doesn't bother me in the slightest how you want to play today. If somebody give me, I don't know, $700,000 to start. I'm in a good mood tonight. All right, I'm very happy to start on behalf of the seller with the vendor bids at $700,000. I'm telling you at $700,000 we're not selling tonight. At $700,000 I'll take $50,000 instructions from you moving forward. At $750,000, you want to help me out, sir, at $750,000? Or over here at $750,000? With the vendor then at $750,000, I'll just keep moving things forward, and you let me know when you want to go, or on the phone at 8. Does somebody give me a bid at $800 now? That would be great, not just because it rhymes. First time calling it away then at $750,000, the bid for the vendor. Second time calling it away. What's the bid, sorry? $800,000, thank you. Now you are my official favourite at $800,000. Easy to become my favourite today. Money is all it takes. I am that shallow and that superficial. Looking now for an $850,000 bid at $800 at the rear of the room. I count it down and call it away 3 times. First time, $850. Now new face in the race and a good-looking 1-2. At $850,000, you're 9. You're good-looking as well. At $900,000 there. Is it $950, sir? $950. Can I say it on your behalf? $950 now. $1 million is net. $1 million, I was going to say you can call it $1,000,000 if it sounds more affordable. At $1,050,000 now, off we go. Now we're getting the hang of things at $1,050,000 and nobody spent a cent yet. Is it 1.1 here or at the rear? First time calling it away at $1,075,000, shortens my stride, but I'll take the 25s. 1.1, sir.
1.8. Sorry, 1.7.
1180. Yeah, 118. I know what you're doing. We've got this worked out. It's all good. 1.8 would have been a cracker though. 90 the bid now. 1,190,000 at Burger King. They would have called that the Whopper. And 1190. First time calling it away.
Is it at 1,090,000?
Oh, 1,090,000. Okay, I was getting excited. It got rid of the 1.8, then we went back. Okay, 1,090,000. 1.1. Now with you. $1.1 million.
10 on top.
10 on top at 1,110,000. 20.
5 on top.
15 at 1,115,000 the bid now. First time calling it away.
10 on top.
10 on top at 25 at 1,125, and I take the 10s moving forward. 35 is next. Any instructions at the rear? First time now, 1,125,000. Second time. Third time calling it away at 1,125. I'll go 35 to sell, and I'm selling it there. 1,135, need 45 or more. Maybe take me straight to 50 now. 1,150,000. First time now. Second time calling it away at 1,135 for the seller now. Third time calling it away.
I know it's a vendor bid at 1135.
Below my selling instructions.
Below this. 10 on top.
45 the bid now, 1,145, and welcome back. At 1,145 the bid now as we chip away and do it 10 by 10. Another 10 maybe over here. Don't ever go 1,155. Too cheap. First time calling it away now, 1,145. Second time. Third time the call now, 1,145. 1,150.
Against you. 60.
60 now, the bid at 1,160,000. This is a good time to come in. All about timing. At 1,160,000, looking for 70 now. 70 then with the vendor now moving forward. At 1,170,000 against you now. At 1,170 on behalf of the seller, while you stall, I'll call, I'll just keep things rolling along. At 1,170.
10.
80 the bid now. 1,180 and looking for 90. At 1,170,000. 180 I've got. First time calling it away. It's been a long day. Second time. Third time calling it away at 1,180,000. 90. 1,195 and 15 offered now. At 1,195,000. New face over there on the right hand side.
10 on top.
10 on top at 1,205. At 1,205,000. 10 more is it? One bid seldom buys, and you're in second place. Not a great space to be. Doesn't look like you're used to being there either. At $1,205,000 there, do you go back to front? Not back to front, back into the front. Well, you can do it back to front. You can turn your back on me. 1,210. At 1,210 we have now.
10.
20 the bid now. 1,220. 1,235. At 1,235,000. Strategy, psychology.
10.
At 45. 1, 2 and 45, and it's only money. 1,250 down to 5s. At 1,250,000 I've got now. We're staying in 10s. You're doing
10.
it 10 at 60 now. 1,260,000 the bid. First time calling it away at 1,260,000. Second time at 1,260,000. 65, but it was slow. Are we straight back at 70 now? At 1,265,000.
70.
270. Sometimes it works better when I stop talking when we're dealing with the phone. But all the time it works better when I stop talking, apparently. At $1,270,000. We say 75? 75, some instructions. On the market. 280 at 1,280,000. We're on the market and selling it away at $1,280,000 here. I sell to whoever is the highest bidder. The bid I choose to accept, which will more than likely be all of yours, on an unconditional basis at 1,280,000. Bids on the right, against the left. I sell it. First time. Second time. 85. 85, little slow, 1285. Just pop a single on top at 86. See if it's their best. It's selling at 1,285,000. 286 it is now. At $1,286,000 there, I'll give you the same opportunity round the corner and in the hallway there. At 1,286,000, or unless anyone else wants a late play from, beg your pardon? 1,290, yeah, I heard it. 1,290 at $1,290,000. That came straight through the glass. 1,290. Do we say 91? Absolutely. You know I'll do as I'm told. At $1,290,000. And it would seem everyone's close to the end.
1,291,500.
91 and a half, good. 1,500 on top now. 1,291,000 and change. And we sell now. Does ownership change over here? Small change seemingly, or what's required to change your life for the better? At 1,291,500 and a half. On the market.
Sorry, we just can't hear on the phone, so just a sec.
Okay.
1,295.
295, it's a good play at 1,295,000. Do we go to 1.3 and gain that psychological upper hand, or is it one more? 1,295,000. They say bidding's a bit like boxing, first with the head and then with the heart.
1,296.
1,296, not that I've ever boxed. At $1,296,000 there, the ball's back in your court, Chrissy. Again, I await your instructions. 1,296,000. Sell it in the room. First out. Second. Third time calling away at 1,296,000. 1.3 at $1.3 million. Well, it's only a 4, but yes, it's a good bit. At $1.3 million there. Don't get scared off, they will stop eventually.
1,301.
1,301, and this is not good real estate, you'd expect this. At 1,301,000 now. At 1,301 it is now. Calmly they come back at 1,301,000.
1,000.
1,302. You've got them shortening their stride. That's a good thing now. At 1,302. Do we have one? We'll go at 303. I reckon you'll thank me later if I push you now, even though I don't require it. At 1,302. The bid is standing here. You've done a wonderful, wonderful job. $1,000 potentially to get on with your life. You're sure? 1,302 and a half. 1,302 and $500. Will that do it? Let's see. First time calling it away at $1,302 and $500. Second time. Third time the call now, $1,302,500.
Yes, 500.
3. 1,303,000.
It's a delay.
Yes. Okay.
1,303.
1,303. Tell them in advance they're in front and they might have to go again. $1,303,000. Or they might not, but we need to test them, don't we now? At 1,303,000. Are we saying $500 more? I can't take it if you don't give it to me.
500. 500.
4. See, that worked. Well done. 1,304,000. Do that again. 1,304,000. And another $500? No? Again, you say no to me. About 3 times now. At 1,304,000 the bid now. But this is the great thing about the auction room. No downsides changing your mind. I reckon only upsides. At $1,304,000 the bid's here on the phone. And I sell it away. Again, conversations going on. Need to convert into cash. First time now at 1,305,000, thank you now. At 1,305 we've got back to ones we go. $1,305,000. Are we coming back with a wee one? We should. Could we now? Just need your instructions as again you leave the room. At 1,305,000 and I count it down and call it away 3 times. First time the bid now. At 1,305,000. Second time. Third time calling it away at $1,305,000. You get a, okay, you're braver than me. It's been called 3 times. Are we done?
Not yet.
Need to be quick, please. I know it's your company, but at 1,305,000, Chrissy, I'm selling it
500.
with the weight, and I'll give you the same time if you need it. At 1 million, you don't need it. Fourth time you say no to me, because this is a real no. At 1,305,500 now. Back with the phone again. I give you the time if you need it. First time, second time, third time calling it away. I sell it. We're done. At a 1,305,500, I sell it. It goes. It goes. So congratulations, well bid, well bought. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our online stuff. We go back to just dealing with the good folks in the room here today as we bring